Imagine this: 31 videos, over 150,000 subscribers, and millions of views. That's exactly what this YouTube channel pulled off by creating jaw-dropping AI animations about cars, fashion, and so much more. Want to know the secret sauce behind their success? Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you how you can do it too, step by step. Let's get started. Alright, here's how we're going to create an amazing AI animation step by step. First, we'll come up with the idea by crafting a detailed description of exactly what we want, whether it's a futuristic car or a stylish fashion concept. Next, we'll turn that idea into stunning visuals, focusing on every detail to make it stand out. Then we'll bring those visuals to life with smooth animations, adding motion to make them dynamic and engaging. And finally, we'll combine everything into a polished video, complete with music, text, and effects, to make it pop and grab attention. Let's start with step 1. Open ChatGPT and enter the following prompt you see on the screen. Make sure to add the word car after BMV. That way we're focusing on the evolution of vehicles, not just the company. Precision is key to getting the perfect results. Once you've entered the prompt, ChatGPT will generate a list of BMV car models from the 1920s to the present. After that, head over to Leonardo AI. For the fine-tuned model, you can choose SDLX 0.9 or pick whichever one you prefer. Then paste the prompt you got from ChatGPT. And if you're not happy with the prompts it provides, don't worry, I'll stick to my original prompts in the comments below so you can use those instead. Our first generation is ready. Now it's time to move on to the other prompts. Remember, for each prompt, repeat the process 2 or 3 times. This helps you get better results and more variety to choose from. The more options you create, the closer you will get to the perfect visuals for your animation. I'm repeating the same process with the other prompts. To keep things moving, I'll speed this part up so you can see how it all comes together without wasting time. Let's fast forward. Once you're ready with all your images, download them to your device and head over to CANVA. Here we'll flip some of the images so all the cars face the same direction. This small adjustment will make it much easier to animate them smoothly later on. All you need to do is place the image on your design template. Right-click and choose Set Image as Background. Once that's done, go to the top section. Select Flip. And then choose Flip Horizontal. The goal is to have all the cars facing the same direction. This will keep everything consistent and make animation much smoother. When you're ready, download your images and move on to the animation part. This is where the magic happens, bringing your static designs to life with smooth, eye-catching motion. Next up is the animation step. To bring these images to life, we're going to use Lumilab's Dreaming Machine. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry. In my previous video, I covered a section about Lumilabs. You can check it out for a detailed walkthrough. The next step is simple, just copy the prompt from the screen. Don't worry, I'll also provide it in the description below for easy access. Then upload 2 images, the first one from the 1910s and the second from the 1920s. This way we can perfectly showcase the evolution of cars over time. While the first animation is loading, go ahead and create the next one. All you need to do is upload the images of cars from the 1920s and 1930s. Then edit the years inside the prompt, change 1910s to 1920s and 1920s to 1930s, and so on. This step-by-step process will capture the seamless evolution of cars across the decades. Let's check out our animations, and they look great. I've created 2 versions, one with enhance mode and one without. Enhance mode in Lumilabs adds extra details and smooth transitions to your animations, making them look more polished and professional. It's perfect if you want your visuals to stand out, though it might take a little longer to process. Now I'm repeating the same process with the other images. To keep things moving, I'll speed this part up so you can see how it all comes together without wasting time. Let's fast forward. Once you finish with the animations, it's time for the final step, editing with CapCut. Here we'll combine all our animations into a single video, adding smooth transition effects between them. We'll also enhance the visuals with filters and adjustments to make everything look cohesive. Don't forget captions. Adding the year of each car will help showcase the evolution clearly and keep the audience engaged. Once you've created a new project in CapCut, drag and drop all your animations into the timeline in the correct order, from the 1910s to the 2020s. This will ensure the evolution flows smoothly and tells the story just the way you envisioned it. For the transition effect, head over to the Transitions tab. I'm using the black fade effect here, but feel free to choose whichever you like. Just make sure it's simple and not too distracting. Set the duration to 0. 3 seconds, then click Apply to All to keep it consistent throughout the video. Next, set the ratio to 9:16, since we're creating a YouTube short. Then go to the Canvas tab and select the Blur option to blur the edges of your video. This is especially useful because my animations are in a 16:9 ratio and the blur keeps everything looking clean and professional. Now, let's add some music. Go to the Audio tab, type Retro in the search bar, and pick a track that matches the vibe of your video. Once you've chosen a sound, don't forget to run a copyright check. After a short wait, if it passes the check, you're good to go. The copyright check has passed and everything is all set. For the effects, I'll use black noise for the part of the video up to the 1950s. Next, go to Adjustments and apply them to your entire video. From the menu, set Vignette to 15 and Saturation to -6. Finally, for the rest of the video after the 1950s, I'll apply the Clear 2 filter with an intensity of around 50 to give it a fresh and modern look. Now let's add some text to protect our content. Go to the Text tab and add a text layer that will appear throughout the entire video. Here, I'll include our YouTube channel name. This small step helps ensure that others can't steal or reuse our content without permission. Moving on, we'll add more text for each car scene to highlight the years. For each animation, I'll create text labels like 1910s, 1920s, and so on. This helps the audience clearly follow the evolution of cars through the decades. I'll quickly move through this part to save time and keep things flowing. Let's not waste a moment. Finally, I'll add a closing text that reads BMV Evolution. This wraps up the video and gives it a clean, professional finish. Before exporting our final video, let's adjust the opacity of the text. For the channel name, I'll reduce the opacity to about 30, keeping it subtle but visible. For the BMV Evolution caption, I'll set the opacity to 50, making it stand out just enough for the ending. Finally, I'm going to create a compound clip. This step combines all the edits, animations, effects, and text into a single seamless video. It's important because it keeps everything organized and ensures smooth playback during export. Once everything is ready, hit Export. Choose a frame rate of 60 FPS for smoother playback and select a high resolution like 4K or 1080p for crisp visuals. Don't forget to rename your file and pick the folder where you want to save it. And that's it, your video is ready to go. Congratulations! You've just learned how to create amazing AI animations. Remember, creativity starts with a single step. Keep exploring, experimenting, and pushing your limits. You've got this. What kind of content do you want to see next? History, visionary concepts, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's keep creating together.